What's up guys, Blitzclique for the TCG, so let's take a look. Here in the TCG we got a new Premiere card as well. It's the one you see here, Thunder Crash Snare Crow, I think the name is, which I eventually opted not to run it. I think you have two options, either run the main deck one Thunder King or this one. But I think Thunder King is more promising, it's much better, the much better Floodgate. But this new, let's call it Scarecrow-like Thunder, basically whenever it's in the graveyard, you can destroy all of your own cards. You know, that triggers your Thunder stuff, etc. to get it back. And at the same time, when it's on the field, it only, let me say, it only triggers during the end phase, during their end phase. So you have to wait, and it destroys a monster or something. So it's just far too slow again. So that's why I'm not running it. Instead of like Elvis as well, sure you can run Elvis, like the Elvis package in this deck to immediately trigger and search your quick play spells right. But another option was Ryzeal, and I based myself on like an OCG list, a top 8 OCG list. That gave me the idea, and I like it. Keep in mind that your Blitzclique, you are, as soon as you use those effects, you are locked from using the extra deck, short set. So that's where the Ryzeal package comes into play, because you go for Ryzeal first. It has a lot of advantages. You never go first, go second. You pump out the Ryzeals first, you force out hand traps, you play into a board, use exit Ryzeal with aggregator, etc. You know Ryzeal. Plus, and that's I think the biggest reason, is Detonator, not necessarily to put pressure on your opponent because you have Detonator, obviously yes, but you can pop your own stuff as well. And that's important. Okay, so outside of this, I think I was running a little bit over 40 cards. Some cards have been going in and out, like to 3, back to 1, like the quick play spell, the one you see here in the hand. I think the one that I eventually dropped to 1 or 2, I think, was the blue one, the one that, let's call it the Heaviness, because I still think you want to go first. But in case going second, yeah, the blue one, the Heaviness one that pops, that's cool, but going first, it hardly does anything. And the reason why I'm not maxing it is because of Ryzeals. I already have a normal summon, Ice, Ryzeal, etc. obviously. So give or take. If it wasn't for the Ryzeal package, you could definitely go for basically all of the Thunder stuff at 3, pretty much. Okay, so first one. Second one. Go first, exit Ryzeal at powerful start, really powerful start. The thing is that the deck plays excellent into Fua. Even before the Ryzeal stuff, the deck, like, you're not giving your opponent draw, so that's already an advantage. It makes their Fuas dead. The Ryzeals could make their Fuas alive, but the thing is that you'll see in a few moments. You can play around it, and that's also an advantage of main decking another engine next to the Blitzclique one. Same for running an Elvis engine, same for running Ryzeals, is that you get monsters on the field, cards on the field to be popped. To, you know, trigger your Blitzclique monsters, get a monster search, a spell search, trap search, or whatever. So you don't have to use your Ryzeals for an exceed. That might sound strange, but it actually makes sense. We're going for Detonator, so it's kind of weak to play into Nip. You don't have to play the Duo Drive, you don't have to play the Field Spell, you don't have to play, what are the other ones, the one that reborns from the graveyard. Obviously you can, obviously you could, but again, that's more cards in the main deck, more potential bricks in the main deck. But it's up to you, you can definitely go much bigger on the Ryzeal package. Anyway, so this hurts. Here, a crucial Thunder King could lock things up. The problem now is that I could have dropped the Thunder King a couple of moments ago, but I would have lost a lot of searches. So I was like, okay, let's keep the Thunder King play for later and use my own stuff. Yeah, because just in case of Droplet, of Crown or whatever, let's just force those out first, and then we can strike back with the big Whisker, I believe. What's it called? The big boss that you know, drops itself up to 2 extra basically, and you can, you know, drop Thunder King in the process as well. Plus they have Murakomo, so keep that in mind. The problem now is that as long as they don't use a monster effect on the field, I'm screwed. Because I can't drop the big one, because again, nothing has been popped, you know, off of a Blitzclique effect. So I'm anticipating, they can't use Manju because of the impulse, I was anticipating a monster effect on the field, and finally they use it, so we can trigger the blue one, this triggers, we activate the continuous spell to chain and get Ryo in the hand to drop it to the field, and now we can start establishing our board, right? Or break their board, if that makes sense. So we drop the Whisker to the field, destroy 3, because we dropped 3 Thunder Kings already face up on the field, so this prevents the searches, right? Really strong against a deck like Mitsu. But keep in mind, yeah, Murakumo hasn't used its effect yet, and we still have Whisker to negate. Prayers is fine, but it again gets the potential Murakumo on field. I guess here, Murakumo probably would have been the better one, because Murakumo, it didn't matter because I have Crown set, but attacking over Detonator and then, you know, having the trap is forced auto by the Ecclesia, right, in the graveyard. So I don't think it mattered. Again, we can prevent the destruction. And now we are able to establish our board, right. We are dodging the Fallen Virtuous, Altergeist-like. And our hand is pretty much set up. We can drop everything to the field and basically attack for a game. So really cool. Again, I like the Ryzeal package. You could go for a much bigger package, but I think you don't have to go all in on Ryzeals, because again, it's still Blitzclique, but having a small extra engine, Albus again is an option as I mentioned before, but Ryzeal is definitely a solid addition, because again, you're not really using your extra deck, right? Going second. And that's where, again, as you know, the deck has a lot of space to run non-engine, to run hand traps. And the Harmonia is one of them. So, again, we're locking ourselves into Synchros, right? So no Exceeds, keep that in mind. But we can Synchro Summon still with the Ryzeal package. So what is it? We put up the Technister in the graveyard, which will help us out in a few moments. They have a weak hand. I mean, if it wasn't for this Ash on the fusion, I would have been screwed probably. So Ash definitely helps us out here. They are set, what is it? I think we know 2 cards in hand, or 3 because of the Ecclesia as well. I think 1 unknown card, but I might be wrong. Let's see. So normal summon Sword, we get Ashed, which is fine because again we're locked. We can't go for the Exceeds. And they saw the what's the level 11 called? Psychic and Punisher. That would have been a nice board breaker. So they are kind of forced, and you know, to prevent the Psychic and Punisher to hit the field. And that's where the Technister comes into play. Get rid of the Fallen, and now we can establish our board. So we use true Draco style. Use their monsters and our spell traps to get popped, to get the Blitzclique monsters on field, and eventually we should be able to attack for a game probably. Let's see, activate the trap, drop Whisker, use a search the Poplar, let's call it the Poplar, and now we are able to drop it to the field, and thanks to the field spell, we get the necessary attack boost. Yep, there it is. It's more than enough to attack for a game. So last one going first. This is under Fua, you'll see, double Fua actually. Yeah, double Fua. Because again, yeah, dual drive can be expected into Field Spell, into Nibiru, you know what I mean. But now I'm like, this is fine, we don't have to use our extra deck, we don't have to give them any draws. It's like your opponent like, here, like, double Fua, that's nice, right, you can't do anything, or you're giving me a lot of draws. And then you reveal the Blitzclique field spell, and they're like, damn. Because Blitzclique, again, you're not giving your opponent any draws under Fua. So we are using the monsters from at least the Ryzeals on field as chopping block basically. I think we're ending on our preferred board. So level 2 on field, level 1 the Poplar that could get bounce back, trigger, search, Thunder King, etc. Rahu again, which we are able to negate, we want to negate that. We can pop, can search, trigger the field spell in the grave, get it back. So we still have Harmonia, we have Ice Ryzeal for next turn, if it's needed, unless we drop the Harmonia. You know what I mean, but we still have a potential level 11 Synchro plays. This is all okay. Arthalion is the field, which is fine. Let's see, what do we have left? We can, yeah, use the Poplar, chain the trap, go for Thunder King probably. No, not Thunder, okay, yeah, Thunder King would not make much sense. We can pop the Arthalion and then drop the level 4, because the level 4 will get triggered, get another search, get the breakaway back from the graveyard, and now we can drop everything to the field, right? I think so, yeah, because of the Whisker, drop the level 2, pop the back row. The level 2 triggers, last one was Edge, and this should be more than that. So, like, keep an eye out for Blitzclique. It's probably not going to be an expensive archetype, but it's super annoying, especially with paired up, at least when paired up with another archetype like Albus, the Albus stuff, obviously, right, because of the Follow. And the Virtuous also triggers your stuff, but Ryzeal as well, and I like it. I like the Detonator. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. We'll be signing out. Peace.